And welcome to the Hired Gun Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How you guys doing, y'all? So I took a break from Saturday, and you know, it's just uh, your boy's been doing videos, and episodes. I had to take a break for Saturday and relax. And now I'm back. So SmackDown happened. Now I came on here Friday. Friday, and I told you the matches. Now one match that changed, which I put on my post. That one match that changed. It was supposed to be Julia versus Io, but it wasn't. It was Julia versus Rhea. And let me tell you something. They did a strong style match, and I was very highly impressed with that match. Alright, so much that there's a clip that wasn't on TV. It wasn't on TV. Right, so I watched this match like 3, 4 more times, and there's a part when Julia is she had Rhea's her arms reached back. Now maybe it was on TV for the VPN. Maybe it was on net. And I don't watch SmackDown for VPN, so maybe I missed it because of that. But she had her arms reached back, and her foot down to her head, and she stomped down on it, and it was a nasty move, and it went viral. That move situation went viral for her, which I'm happy. I'm happy because and they need to start using her more like that, Julia. And she's even retweeted that they need to let Julia be Julia, right? And make her be a badass now. Maybe that happens. Now, what also happened on SmackDown that I was very surprised about? Her James won the three-way. I didn't see her win. I didn't see her. I did not see her winning. Um, Friday. I didn't. I did. I thought Charlotte was gonna win, and for sure, what happened at SmackDown with the face to face with Charlotte and Jade, you just knew that's your anyway. That's your WrestleMania match. That is your bona fide WrestleMania. But you know, Corey Jade sneaked up and rolled up Charlotte and pinned her. Right now, if people don't know, her and Charlotte are tight, are real close. They're workout buddies and everything. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Charlotte um uh was with that. I'm quite sure Charlotte was like, yeah, let her get the pin. Let her get it. And she pinned Charlotte. She didn't pin Nia. She pinned Charlotte. Now, you know, maybe the E had seen some stuff in her, which if you've seen what she did at the Rumble, maybe, maybe. But she's not winning the chamber, which is good. Now, I still think we get Charlotte versus Jade because if you've seen it in the back, Charlotte's like all in her face. I mean, Charlotte's like this, just depressed and like trying to hold back from snapping. I think Charlotte's gonna take somebody out and still get in that match, and she's gonna win the chamber. She's gonna pull an edge. She's gonna pull an edge uh, at the chamber, or maybe Friday. Well, she's gonna pull an edge, and she's gonna get in that chamber, and she's gonna win it. She's gonna win it. It's and the people don't feel however they want to feel, but Charlotte has did her face thing. She's let the fans have her uh, uh, move back from the title picture for long enough. Long enough. And now, mind you, I was never one of these fans that bitch is complaining about her being in the main event picture. Her last name did that. That was gonna happen. Now, she's been away from the title picture for a good 8, 9 months. It's time. It's time to put the belt on her too. So I'm gonna say that too. All right. Then it's just time to put the belt on Charlotte. And I know people don't like her cougar stuff because the rumor is that she's dating Puka from the LA Rams, the wide receiver from the LA Rams. That's the rumor going around. All right. But I think it's time. And again, I never had a problem with her being in the main event picture. So lately, people have been saying that I'm the. I've been trying to get off my get off my yarn guy with my takes. All right, or I like the flippy flip people, wrestlers, and so I don't know how I like the flippy flip guys, and then I'm get off my yard, get off my yard guy because they contradict themselves. Now, if anything, like Ryan said, because he said that too. So let me give him his credit, and that say somebody. Ryan said this about me, and and then now, like he said, I am a wrestling purist. This is why I feel the way I feel about Gunther being better than Drew McIntyre. Like this is how I feel. But if somebody likes Drew McIntyre, I'm not gonna knock him for it. Like I'm not. Again, I like Drew McIntyre. I do. I do. Now I will say this about me liking the flippy guy. Listen, if you can't do a wrestling move or a wrestling hold, you can jump anywhere, and I wouldn't like you then. Like there was a time I didn't like AJ Styles in TNA because he couldn't do a wrestling move at at one point. And now AJ Styles is one of the best to me. Like he's definitely in my top three. Alright, but it was a time I didn't like him because he couldn't wrestle, and he relied on him. He relied on his flips and jumps to get over it, and that wasn't me. Now, if you want to say I'm a kid there, I like kids in my wrestling. Like I like Anderson Black, but he can wrestle. But he uses his kicks to get over. Which let me get into Anderson Black right quick. Let me get into my boy right quick. So they also went viral yesterday. I know yesterday Friday. Him and Orton. Now I thought we was getting this match at WrestleMania. We're not. We're not. So they had a SmackDown. Now, and Anderson Black won, which I was surprised he won. But it wasn't clean, and I don't care if it wasn't clean. A win's a win for me. A win's a win for me. So it doesn't matter if the match he won wasn't clean, because a win's a win. But there was storytelling in this year. So I've always thought we were going to get a fatal 3-way, but we might get a fatal 4-way instead. That might happen. It might be Jacob, Drew, Cody, and Orton, and which leaves out Sammy. But Sammy probably don't fight. Sammy's probably don't fight Trick. Because they keep cheesing it in the back, and Trick is always taking shots at him, and they haven't done the match yet. So that's probably that's probably gonna be in the main event cards right there. All right, and then but I see at one point I didn't see them putting Orton in this match with Drew and um, with Drew and and Cody and Jacob, but now I do. I do because and it's because of Drew. And somewhere down the line, people don't think I like storytelling. I do like storytelling. I do. It doesn't, but it doesn't. A storytelling to me doesn't have to be right in my face all the time. It doesn't have to tell me where we're going right away. It can we can ease into it. We can slow pace it, right? Right? And that's how I feel about that. I'm never gonna say I don't like storytelling because that's not true. I need a story to watch, right? I need a story, but I mean, would I rather have storytelling in the ring? Yes, yes. But either or, I still need storytelling. I need something to tell me a story. Tell me what I'm watching. Why they rushing? What happened here? What's going on here? This is why I don't miss a episode of anything, so I know what's going on, right? But I see them putting Randy Orton in this because you already gave us the match with Anderson Black. Now they went viral too for a spot in their match, maybe more than the Julia spot. Randy Orton slung Black to the ropes. Black flipped off, rolled off Randy Orton's back. Randy Orton went to do the the spot where he does like he's on his knees and on his hands, and Anderson Black was ready for him, and he sat down and he watched him. And that spot has gotten over. I mean, has been viewed so many times, and WWE loves that. They love the views. They do. They bad or good. They love the views, and they keep doing stuff like that. But Anderson Black won. Now, like I said, it wasn't clean, and like I said, I don't care. It wasn't clean, and I enjoyed the match. You got your haters that say, "Oh, Anderson Black doesn't get any pop. Anderson Black doesn't do it for anybody anymore." Or they'll say Anderson Black is carrying cross now, which that last part I can't deny that part. Like they moved carrying cross out and they put Anderson Black in that same spot. All right, so that last part I can't defend because that's what they did. But and maybe that's why people don't like uh Malachi Black or Anderson Black, however you want to call him. All right, and I do. I've always been a fan of him. I've always been a fan of him. All right, so but I'm happy you won. So speaking of storytelling, there was another match I enjoyed on SmackDown. You know what? I enjoy SmackDown. Like at all shows this week, I enjoy SmackDown the most. It was SmackDown, AEW, NXT, and Raw. Right? But I enjoy SmackDown. I enjoy SmackDown a lot. Um, I enjoy the Tonga versus Dragunov surprise. Um, I like their match. I had a feeling Tonga was gonna win because they're telling the story with him. All right, they're telling the story with him, and they're trying to get him character. And now he's pinned he's pinned the United States champion, and he's pinned the ex United States champion. All right, so and then in the back, and then they did a promo in the back where they said they were talking about Uh, they were talking about Solo was talking, which I talked about this Friday. But Solo was talking to Tonga about good win. I know you're next in line for the United States title, but we need to focus on the White States because there was a thing with them too, you know, a statement with them. But and as you can see, this is the second Friday in a row that a they had something for everybody on SmackDown to do. Whether it was a backstage statement or whether it was a match or whether it was a ring statement, everybody had something to do if you was on the roster for SmackDown, which is a good thing because you have to utilize your roster, you know. But they're telling the story about Tonga, right, and how he's gonna shift away from either he's gonna shift away from by himself or he's gonna shift away with his brothers and without Solo. One of these things are gonna happen, and they tell because Shinsuke came in there and he was like, you beat me, but you beat me, which is everybody's move now. You beat me, but you beat me, with your family. You know, beat me without your family. Like all what's gonna happen is either Solo or his family is gonna interfere in this match, and then either Tonga's gonna get mad about it or Tonga's not gonna care about it. Both are important here. Both are important on what they're gonna do with Tonga. But Tonga beat again. I love the match. I love the physicality of the match, which is another knock people say on me too. Right? That I don't like the physicality of a match. Which is not true. I like strong style. So there's no way around me not liking physicality in the match. You know, and there's different forms of physicality that can be told in the match for me to like it. Right? It doesn't have to be just one move to for me to see a story being told. Right? It doesn't have to be a one move of physicality for me to see it being told. No, no, like physicality and the story can be told in a whole fucking match. Like in a whole match, it doesn't have to be just one match or one move or one word or how they said it for it to mean something. Again, I like Drew McIntyre. I do. I don't think he's the best heel in the company. I don't think he's better than Drew McIntyre. I mean, I don't think he's better than Gunther. I don't think he's better than Dragunov. I just don't. Now listen. Am I gonna fight and complain about people who like Drew better than him? No, no, because y'all have your own opinion about that boy. I do. I do. But I'm from the era, and let me say this too about Drew. All right, when he won the championship, I said he should win. I've been on the train when I was sick of him getting title shots after title shot after title shot, and I've been on the train that he should have won. I've been on both trains, right? But he should have won. I was with it when he won it, and I thought he should have won it last time too. So it's not a hate on Drew, it's a hate on him. Nope, nope, nope. I just think some wrestlers are better than him. But that's on me. That's me. You know, But again, I know I have an audience and I want to grow my audience, and I need people to understand that just because I like it, like a wrestler better than someone else, doesn't mean your opinion doesn't matter. Because it does. It does. It really do. Alright? But, but I enjoy SmackDown. I enjoy SmackDown. 100% enjoy SmackDown. SmackDown was very, very good to me. I enjoyed this week more than last week. I did. But SmackDown was the best show to me this whole week. And then tomorrow we got Monday Night Raw again. Right? And somewhere down the line, Monday, two things are gonna happen here. Two things are gonna happen. AJ's gonna have another match in WWE. He's gonna have another match in WWE. He's gonna have another match. AJ is gonna fight Gunther in nonsense. Like I got a feeling AJ's gonna fight Gunther in the non-sanctioned match. Because it doesn't count as a match then. Right? Right? But AJ's retired, so it doesn't count as a match. So a non-sanctioned match doesn't count. Right? That might happen. Because Gunther's gonna come out, because Monday Night Raw is not just a Monday Night Raw. It's a appreciation to AJ Styles. So 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 it's gonna happen. Like AJ's gonna be there, and Gunther's gonna interfere in that match. Like Gunther's gonna interfere in that not match. I mean Gunther's gonna interfere in that statement. Whatever AJ comes out and they do for him. Gunther's gonna interfere in that match. I mean that statement, and it's gonna lead to something else. But I also think Dragon Lee's gonna fight AJ. I mean Dragon Lee's gonna fight Gunther, either Monday or at the pay per view. One of these things are gonna happen. One of these things is gonna happen is gonna make AJ come out of retirement. Somewhat come out of retirement. All right, and then the other thing that I think is gonna happen is Brock Lesnar is going to interfere in that qualifying match for the chamber. Either Brock Lesnar is going to take out Gable, because Gable's not winning that match. And I believe Brock's going to take him out. All right, and then Brock is going to replace him and get in that match. But if you don't, Jay's gonna win, because Jay is like I said this Friday, but in reverse. Jay Uso is an entrance, and they want Jay Uso entrance, just like they want Trick Williams entrance at a pay per view, because they want the crowd to lose their mind for the interests. So they're gonna get both on the card, unless Brock, because I don't know why Brock would be coming to Monday if it didn't mean getting him in the chamber. But he's not winning the chamber either, so we'll see. But I'm going to end the show with that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. I'll be back on Monday. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch E-Feds. Watch New Breed. Some new stuff will be coming out pretty soon. But again, thank y'all for the likes, the subscribes. Let's keep it going, y'all. I'll be back on Monday. This is the Hired Gun. God bless. This is the Hired Gun podcast with the Hired Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.